Hey guys, welcome back. I put on glasses. Maybe it'll help me to actually fucking read. Maybe not, but maybe. In a new place, right? Adjust my keyboard. Oh yeah, the news. It's been like an hour. I just cut up some stuff and put it in a crock pot, and then I put on glasses, but hey. Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny is one of the figureheads to push for Drovian independence, but what kind of person is he in private? What are his fears and concerns, his goals and needs? The Garian Gazette had a peek behind the curtain. Banny was born in the late 1700s in New Jordan when his father started a new job in the mine sector of Sector 2. His family moved to Drovia, and after barely surviving the deadly collapse, relocated again in Sector 1. Interviews and public discussions, Banny often emphasizes the exploitation of his family that they have suffered at the hand of colonial rulers. Like many other Savian families, he says they always struggle to make ends meet. Despite working hard long hours, Banny usually fails to mention the Garin grant for Drovian talents that enabled him to study law and ultimately kicked off his career in politics. Alright, I'm recognizing who the good guys are. You know, this is such bullshit, right? He says it's hard and that they were marginalized, but he fails to mention the things we almost did to sort of begin to fix the problem, so... Alright. An interview with Drovia Today, Banny declared that securing a better future for his own and all Drovian children was his ultimate goal. He has 2 college-age sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste, who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary. Or maybe I'm wrong. He's just running around, but then you're also out here to slander him, so... Who knows, man? The news be hard to figure out sometimes. Ah, what a hunch. Ad for Barney the Red Herring. Okay. I should have been doing this the whole time. Okay. No news. We did that. The guy's got a little, Oh, these are ups. We'll go up next. Oh, yeah, let's go. It's kind of rude to smoke right next to these 2 people, but, you know. Do you think if I smoke a bunch, that'll somehow affect my case? Do you think I'll get in trouble? I just... Oh, geez. Get your hands off me. Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. I don't know. Let's call him down to the station then, because that's where we're going. Now, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle down there. Miss Grindle, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Conrad, Neil, CDI. CDI? The Central Department of Investigation? The case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you're here, sir. These 2 officers are making a grave mistake. The whole corner should be locked down right now, and there's a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for the parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that all the time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about that, Miss Grindle. Don't you see that I'm one of yours? You're a CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place in the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough. You're living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said, "Is it done?" And he said, he's dead. Could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a domestic abuse case, so I turned off my program and I listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of... Just listen to it. The things they talked about. Could you send some of those logs to me? Yes, of course. Hell yeah, Karen. Sometimes they come in handy, you know? Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. You know, what I am wasting is the opportunity to fully explore back here. Just kidding. Oh, I don't need to smoke over here. I already smoked somewhere else. Chill out, bud. Guess I'll talk to her. Really, you shouldn't believe her. Did you read the message? I'm guessing I'll be able to go in there in a second. Look at me. Making transactions. I'm just vibing this music right now. Oh my god. We got rituals over here. Shit, dude. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing it's just down to this then. Man, they really did a number on your face, but I have to say that I kind of like the new look. Woman, I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion about your new face, but you smell like whiskey, and what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself, it doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Funny, I gave the rifle to... Blah. Zora, listen to me, we don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck, what were you thinking? You're still wearing an ID chip. Why didn't you go straight back to the HQ and to have it taken out? Were you able to produce the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called a guy and we're meeting, and I told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. At 11? Okay. That's... okay, right. You out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you up. They'll catch you for sure. I know the route we're going to take. I know how to get on and off the Joris Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about this? And why the fuck didn't we change plans? I talked to you and the boss after they got hit. They told me to come get you. No idea why. Come on, Zora, give me the stick. We need to move now. CD... yeah, the CDI could be here any minute. Boit. Okay, Boit and Zora. Jesus, you're unintelligible. Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Thanks. I for sure am not doing that, but cool. We should split up. I did show appreciation, I guess. It's almost haunting. Keep your head down, wait. And unintelligible, they won't be able to track me if unintelligible. 8:30, boy, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Let's get the mission over with. Come on, be careful out there. Okay, we're so close to getting out of it all. You two. Okay, Boit and Zora. And I will give them voices when I see them. Pfft, not a minute before. Okay. What is it? They got data. They're meeting a guy. Called them at 11, right? I'm double checking all the things. They're going to Joris. They got a ride. He's not going to be scanned this time around. They're trying to meet at 8:30 in the morning? Okay. I mean, I guess that's all I got. So, what do you think of that conversation? I need to see that room. Can you show me to it? See, I knew there was something fishy. Follow me. Thank you. What's this about? What's going on? This might be important for the case I'm working on. What case? It's classified. Look at me. I'm the it's classified bitch in the house. I'll put on special mode. There we go. Is special mode on? I think it's on. Yes. Hello, did I just lose every fucking person I was following just then? How did that shit happen? Oh, up. That's how that shit happened. Which, by the way... Okay, I guess not. I can't go... Oh, yes, I can. There's no value to it, but I could. I'll go up here, too. Oh, I can't. But how can't I? I don't understand. I like this guy's hair. This is my type of punk officer. What pompadour ass bitch on duty. This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody. Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm gonna open the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees. Hands on your heads. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. That was funny. That was about as loud as I actually could be. Damn, that was intense. Much love for that. We did fuck all, but I'm glad you were freaked out. Okay. What's this? That I got it. Who knows what it was, but it happened. I got it. Alright, Grindies. Excuse me, Miss Grindle. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Oh, really? Let me take a look at that tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment used to be number 4. The one you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary, we just got really lucky. I think that Miss Grindle over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd, and he met a woman named Zora in his apartment here. I have the parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He in turn is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. Chief? Chief? Jesus. We'll have to intercept that handover. Jesus Christ. I have glasses on now, and this is what I am. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have is that it's tagged, that the network will pick it up as a leak. But what would that mean if it's highly confidential data from the government? It's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in the building. Maybe we'll find some answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Miss Grindle said her apartment was 4, and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right there on the wall. Take a look at it. Maybe we can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring him up to speed. I like everyone being like, floor plans will tell you where stuff is. Like, I know. Oh, geez, will they? What the hell am I looking at? Never mind. So she... Okay, so she used to be 4, there's 5. I don't know what this fucking means. I can't go over there, though. Okay. Well, I can just try all the doors I can get to, right? I mean, that key... Hold on. Oops, I have to be out of that mode. Okay. Is that a clue? Apartment 9, okay. So if that's the case... 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9. Would that be fucking weird? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's maybe it's one of these guys, but huh. But it's probably the lower guys, because I can't actually get up. I can't actually, because the fire escape would let me up if this worked. Oops. But I can't, so I'll just trial and error this shit. I mean, that looks like a place I could go, but I can't get up there. So it's got to be down here. I mean, actually, key won't fit. Key won't fit. Key won't fit. Ay, ay, ay. Dang it. What I'm hearing is this bitch gonna have to teleport. So wait, it doesn't say how I would possibly. Maybe she knows? You live here, girl. She's glad she could help. Alright, well. This is even more stairs. I don't know how to. I know that I'm supposed to get up there, but how? And why? We got a helicopter or something? I guess I'll have to do some creative nonsense. Because I can't go in any of these ways, right? So it's gonna have to be like maybe the fire escape. Oh shit.
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
I know, right? Cut out the people, turn them into profit margins, you're good to go. Okay, this is right. I mean, you know, pardon me for not thinking that that was a thing. Can I go up here? Okay, I was gonna say if this only gets more ridiculous. No? I know, game. Oh shit, it's like this. Stairs are hard. I can't see them. There we go. This is not safe. Key won't fit. Oops. Okay. So we're trying to, it's one of these guys. But I'm just gonna check every single door in case, like, it happens to be unlocked or something. And then I'll come back down. Oops. Oh yeah, I have to use the fire escape for all of these, huh? Not super safe, I feel. And they're all gray because they're not the one. Which probably means the one is up. Ooh. You good, detective? Detective. There we go. I'm intentionally wasting time on a high-profile case. Are there two of the same woman? I guess they're not exactly the same woman, but still. We in that relation, sir. What's up here? Oh my god. Sorry, we're closed. Well, that's sick, but I'm still gonna romp around your fancy ass, high-rise ass. Is it like Undercity, Overcity vibes? Like, this is the good life and this is the shit life? Because if so, they are in very close contact with each other. Whoop de doop doop doo. Skibbity bop bop boo. I'm just a floppy man going down some stairs. Weirdly, never facing the opposite direction. Ba 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 ba. So, didn't check this one yet, did I? Nah, I thought I knew what I was doing. What a waste of my time. The game's like, you can save yourself time by being smart. I'm like, nah. I'd rather do this the hard way. Ooh. Gasp. What am I doing? Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you doing to me? What? Who, are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so. Just very sore, and my wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. All right, Lila. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. All right, a medical team is on the way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck. She was in here. She looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in a mirror. I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. I mean, she's not going to know why, right? When did this happen? I came home from a client or two. From what? I came home from a client 2. Oh, 2? Maybe 3 days ago. Jesus, she was already in here. I turned on the light and saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. She must have had some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why she would try to impersonate you? Well, I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone she might have been trying to get close to? I don't know. I don't know anyone important except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side at an escort agency. So you, I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly dress well and I go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers, and I'm a student. It's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients, then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed up. Do you think she went to him? Oh, no, what if she did something to him? You can testify that I've been here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who is the client? A public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend the night at his place. My boss said it was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Names, address? Well, it was all on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary. Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow a lead with her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysit Nudia. All right. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do you find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Girl, I waltzed in there and I already scoped the place out. Thank you. Come back ASAP. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to hang out with Lila for very long? Oh. Well, yeah. This little bitch made me do parkour for no reason. You better fix those stairs. Actually, is there anything else in there? I already checked for evidence because it was kind of dramatic when I walked in. No, okay. Whoop. There's no reason to go back down. I suspect. I guess maybe they just wanted me to get away from the building so that I could do my little dramatic detective thing. Speaking of twins, just saying, y'all are... What's the term? My brain was trying to go for augments, but it also tried to go for animorphs, which is not correct. Hello, sir. Excuse me. I'm sorry, we're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila, sweet girl. Nice and reliable. It's just one of my voices, apparently. I'm noticing they're all the same, but I don't care. I guess... When did you last see her? Not in a while. I had to relay orders to her cell as they came in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Look, I can go and come back with a court order. It's going to be a whole thing, much harder to hide than you just telling me right now. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running it for a few more months. I told her I needed her, but she's already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. Those are high-class people relying on our service. This guy upsets me. I want to just hit him. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have a contract right here, see, and it's signed and everything. If you could get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she's already confirmed, then I guess I could help you. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting, and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? I mean, I kind of want to talk to her. But hopefully it's not like... I hope that I can talk to her and she'll be like, oh yeah, here's the information. And then I can just like chill and I don't have to... She'll probably know the client as well. I don't want to... Like... I'm not gonna help a pimp. I draw the line at that. But I think I'll talk to her. Because then I can maybe tell her, fuck that guy, but do you have any information? I'll talk to her. What's her name? Sheila Nowak. I'll see what I can do. But even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we're good if she goes to the clients she's already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you. And don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Savants. Their unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through the big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far, and in the wrong direction. Be back soon. Please stay put. This guy. Can I find some dirt on his little organization? Blackmail him? Which is somehow more ethical than asking a woman politely to not quit yet. You know? I have my own opinions about the world, and that's just where I stand. I like this guy. I like our main. I enjoy paying him. He vibes. Oh, shit. He said just below, didn't he? This boy forgot what I was doing. How am I gonna know? He said just below, so that's just gonna be right here then? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. 72. Oh, well, sure. Checking doors. Checking doors. Pressuring women into continuing a lifestyle they're not super comfortable with. It's fine. It's all good. Can I sleep with those clients? Can you imagine a detective being like, I'll sell out? It's easier. Is that these, do you think? Oh, maybe. Hi, handsome devil. Hopefully. Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. Whoa. Where's my E? I'm professional as fuck. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I'd like to tell her that myself. And I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. What do you want? I don't know why. I mean, whoops. What? What accent then? Anthony? I showed you my badge. I'm not just some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If it's that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him, and I made sure of that. It's all right, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle this myself. I don't know why he's egregiously Western. Oh, you gotta forgive me. I won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Do you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry about my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet with your contractual obligations. And you're trying to force me to go back? I'd like to know why you won't work for him anymore. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if... Huh. Why would I make either of these assumptions? I like the strategy, but... There's also something to be said for, I don't know if this appears in LA Noire, but getting it wrong is sometimes more useful because then the person wants to correct you and that impulse is strong enough to make them divulge information. I don't know exactly where I learned that from though. But I just know it works. Yeah. I think I'll go for this one because it's the most base assumption, and also the game probably wants me to get it right, and that probably is right. We'll see. Mr. Thompson is forcing you to do something you don't want. No, he would never do that. I mean, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering and FEMAS, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gara. That's why I've been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you'd have saved enough by now? That's none of your business. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that's against the law. All right, then tell me. Got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancel all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. You said she wanted to cancel all of your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday, and I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Lila, huh? Who's the client you were gonna see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place for every month now, at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure that it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who the client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customers. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger. Okay, I'll tell you if you promise. You won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know the Saviants have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to non-Saviant university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to FEMAS leaves tomorrow morning. This is silly. This is different law. This is not criminal justice law. This is contract law. This is, private. This is personal litigation. You are welcome to leave, and he can sue you, and that'll go how it goes. I'm not out here enforcing a contract. That's not even an officer's job. Nope. All right, have fun. Carry on. Alright then, I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. I wanted to know regular customer's name. Oh, you want to know the regular customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam. Alright, do you know his exact address? Rumpold Avenue, 144. Hope he's alright. He's been kind of a friend. I'm sure he's fine. Thank you and good luck at university. Good for me.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell.
I knew
It
him.
had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just Chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The Director of National Security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Ooh, decisions? What? Okay. Yikes. What do we have? Did we get everything that we need? I feel like we didn't, but... Oh no, I'm freaking out, man. What am I gonna do? I feel like I am this guy. This is really, something. There we go, that's how I go down. I could have just gotten to the building, but then... I guess the stairs were unblocked. I don't know. I don't trust like that. Is that right? Huh. And that's right up here. Yikes. I came back. I am back. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Talk to Thompson. Oh, the fucking up the sky guy. Cool, cool. I'm glad I went down to get up. Up. Come on, boy. Come on, detective. Detective boy. Figure out your shit. Up to stair. There we go. Up to stair. Down to stair. All the fucking round to stair. Hello. I think it was loading or something, but it grabbed me and I thought I was gonna get shanked. Hi, scumbag. So, how did it go? I'm sorry, Sheila won't come back. Mr. Conrad, I'm sure you're joking. I'm not. She's not coming back. But she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson, that's not my purview. That's not actually criminal law. You're supposed to file for civil litigation. I'm not going to tell him about the opportunity, dude. Some bosses are petty, man. He'd call that college and get her fucked. Leave her the fuck alone. You will leave her alone. Forget about the customer I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I will come up with something to have your place searched. I'm sure you don't want to risk that, will you? Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agency. We're closed at the moment. Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Bye. Get fucked. Get fucked. That felt good. So far, I've covered up some things, abused my authority, shown a blatant soft spot for women. It's fine. Earnestly out of character for me to not be somewhat true blue and impartial, but also true blue. I mean, like, in my soul, not in law enforcement. Fuck law enforcement. I mean, not. Yeah, it's complicated. I worked for them, so you gotta give me some slack. I was retaliated against recently. It was a whole thing. All right. What am I doing? Oh, now I go back to Mr. Guy Person, and there he is in plain sight. Nice. Hey, Gary. Sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently the woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done and took a very similar look to her. I suspect she's impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive the client was the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait. Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well and would have noticed it's not her. How did they know he'd pick an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency's customer is? I knew this was coming. I want to talk it through, but I don't know what tether to go down. Like, if I were in this position, I would definitely go to that person before talking to other people, because it's professional courtesy when you have some measure of like, I don't know, political respect. Like, it's not to say that I would cover it up for anyone, but I would still be like, hey man, I know about this, and this is your chance to say something, right? If it was someone I respected, which presumably this is someone I somewhat respect, you know, I don't think I would just blow the whistle on it immediately without understanding everything, especially because, like, sex is not a crime. I mean, I don't even know if it's a crime in this world, but still, I don't know. Not that I want to cut out Gary, because he's kind of been fine. I don't have any reason to actively distrust. He's a little persecutorial on the opposed culture, but you know, god damn, I just don't know him yet. Then there's some accountability to sharing things with your partners, too. Professional... It's between professional courtesy and accountability. Accountability is probably better. It's closer to justice. Plus, if he needs protection... Here's the kicker. I think it's our chief. What? The customer's name is Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area. I need to call HQ immediately. When did she meet him? 2 days ago, I think. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in a half hour. Let's go over the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Sato look at the owner of the hideout apartment. Into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ. You should have given, like, thanks for telling me.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's
that was a
living
decision.
quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
And dead sprint. Hopefully I found... Oops, just kidding. In the wrong spot still. Hopefully I found everything I need to find. I feel kind of shitty about leaving this region. But maybe there's probably still clues. Oh shit. And I don't know why this is ongoing. I would happily finish anyway. Yay. Took me a minute to get there. I mean, there's more? And I gotta do that boat guys thing. Unless I'm coming back here. Uh-oh. Oops. Hi, Neil. I just wanted to remind you to check up on the perp's boat. The harbor is right on the other side of the train station. Thanks for the reminder. I'll have a look. Take care. Good. There's more. I hope so. And that's probably where the guy's pub that he wants to get back to is. He caught me off guard. Sir, may I ask what you're doing at the Matuna Harbor? I don't think I've seen you around before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name is Harry Truff. I'm with TSW. Wait, what? Can I help you? I just wanted you to be a pub goer, but you weren't. Could I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important in my case. Oh, I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right, if you can tell me the ID of a specific boat you're investigating, I'll be allowed to let you in. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Berta. Its ID is 220190. Let me check. Right, that one's docked down at the pier. I'll give you a look. Please don't touch the other boats. I'm gonna touch the other boats. Sorry that I made you aggressively Irish. It's like, I can't be like the others. I'll shove it through my nose. Oh. That's valid. He needs to tell me when he's about to pull a gun. As his partner in crime. Ooh. A sink full of bristly red hair. Yep. Oh, his beard's gone. Interesting. Open first aid kit. Bandages on the counter. Pocket laser cutting device. Its cuts leave a blue residue. Okay. Well, so some things just happened with the sheet. So he's actually shaved. And then they said, hold on. I made a mental note of it, but then I forgot. Oops. What the hell? Why does she have like 3 different things? Where's the conversation? Hold on. Where'd that go? Wait, is it? Oh no. Say about the case? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it'd be right here if it was around. Oh shit, here it is. Okay. Because he said the violin. I'm trying to find it. I read it. I know I read it. Oh, okay. Where's your violin? I gave the rifle to somebody. So he doesn't have that anymore. Yeah. Talks to self blatantly. Cut arm. He's at least got a cut arm. But he did stitch it up. But he gave the violin away, so he doesn't have that. Why do I feel like he's gonna end up having a whiskey bottle? All this work will be for nothing. Alright, clues. There's the sink. Bristly red hair, pocket laser, first aid kit. Okay. So that's fine. And then my only remaining question, I am in outline mode, is, what was I supposed to do for that old guy who wanted... Oh, is it that looks right. I want to go back up there. Can I talk to you? Can I get you to sort that out? Okay, well, for the sake of not, doing that, I won't do that. Do that. Talk to him. Beer is the best in town. Sounds great. Hey. Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? Ed? You mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. He lived here for 40 years. We had a drink together upstairs. Shame he got kicked out when the TSW started asking for rent. I met him earlier. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost to make that happen for him again? What, are you going to pay it for him? I don't think you uppers were good for anything. It's $50 a month, $500 for a year. Paying for Ed. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You could tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to get to boot him for another reason. TSW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. I think so. Hello. Neil Conrad here. What? Who's this? Neil Conrad, the CDI agent we spoke earlier. I don't know no CDI agent. You asked me to help you with your old spot at the Matuna harbor. I arranged it. You're good to come back. You what? Look, if you're making fun of me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Ha! Today seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You heard that, old lady? We're going back. How about in return you tell me what you know about the guy who stole your friend's boat? Right. I noticed a feller when he started up the motor. Got the rope with a knife like it was butter. And those big-ass ropes, I tell ya, tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Could it have been a wig? Yeah, a wig. Whatever it was, he was bald underneath. Are you sure of that? Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Great, thank you. Anything else you remember? No, look, my eyes weren't what they used to be, and neither's my memory. That's alright, you've been great help. Have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will. Hell yeah, Ed. Okay, so that's another fucking... Jesus, they're giving me the old switcheroo up here. So his hair, he's bald. And shaved now. He has probably a cut arm. Fucking probably. This guy. Master of disguise. Thank God I did that, dude. Money's no object. It's really easy to bribe people. It's just the way things are. I'm going home now, right? Yeah. Enter the train. Enter the train. I'm gonna pick my favorite group of strangers. There's nobody over there. Okay, this chick looks cool, and also, like, you know, one person is easier than several. It's the way I am. I will find a choice. Ooh, on the train time. Ooh, what voice? I made her kind of old. Mr. Conrad, this is Felicia, the bartender from the Sakura Hotel. Your colleague gave me your cell info. Listen, I want to thank you for not telling anyone what I did. You're not going to snitch on me later, are you? No, you're good. I didn't think you knew what you were doing. I didn't know, I promise, and thank you. Listen, I remembered something that might be helpful. The guest you were after, that Diaz guy. I think he had a bruise on his arm. I saw it when he was in his way to the van. His instrument fell down, he rushed to pick it up, and suddenly he put his hand on his head. I saw a pretty nasty cut between his wrist and elbow. It looked fresh. Thank you for letting me know. Give me a call if you remember anything else. You see, that's why you have allies. I mean, I already knew that, but it confirms the arm thing. I should be okay. Hey, CDI! Look at me! This music is freaking me out. The stakes feel suddenly slightly militaristic. Here we go, here I go. I'm gonna go this way. Now I'm gonna go that way. No arms, no problem. I love that. Cancelled. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh. Actually, can I smoke here? No. I was gonna. This has big right-way energy. What a failure I am. I say, skulking down the stairs. Time to shite? Time to shine. I hope it's time to shite, because that would help. Then it would be reasonable that every fucking person is either Irish, Western, or British. Or, like, American. I have range. I'm working it out. No one's Slavic yet, despite that's kind of the vibes I'm getting from the names that we picked. Morning, guy. You're tall, too. You remind me of myself. I won't explain that. Is this my bud? Is this my friend, pal? Oh. Hey, Neil. Hi, Sato. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. The chief wanted me to tell you that we, invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you at the conference room upstairs? Who? Why? The CEOs of Millex and Dyson Enterprises. They had dinner with Banny right before he was shot. Millex and Dyson? As in probably the biggest mining companies in the world? Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate. Holy shit. I wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. Sorry, I just got word from the chief. That reminds me, he wants to talk to you after you've questioned them. Alright, thanks for letting me know. I like that guy. He I can trust. He's good as gold. I snoop on my coworkers' various computers. Oh, I can't even go up there. It's so hard to explore everywhere when you don't really know where you can and can't explore. Ooh. Okay. Should I have... He's upstairs, right? Because he's important. I guess these people can't. Alright. I assume if I need to look around, I'll get to look around. Our agencies are fucking sick. This place is sleek. I want to work here. Except no, I fucking don't. I just got out of law enforcement. Are you... You're not important, are you? No, you're just a guy. You're just a guy who's gonna tell me something you don't even need to know, man. That's funny. Are you the chief? But then they're up there. Wait, why do businessmen want to talk to me alone? That's sketch as hell. I hope I'm recording. And you guys are letting me do this? I'm just saying, dude. Complacency. Not even complacency. I don't know what that is. Corruption? Oh, I can't go up. What's with broken stairs in this world? They don't want me wasting my time. That's probably what it is. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Agent Neil Conrad. Fucking... They got some sounds. Good morning, Conrad. Abbott Dyson. Dyson Enterprises. Good morning, Dan Kim. Millex. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Let's get right to the point then. We have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The 2 of you had dinner with Mr. Banny last night, correct? Yes. And you're aware of what happened after he left? We were aware, just told. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Betty were of the utmost importance to our relationship with the Drovias. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Banny dead, any real hope for Drovian independence goes out the window. Which means we maintain the status quo where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I, or was I not, at the negotiating table? Jesus Christ, he talks too fast. If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed in Milan. That doesn't change the fact that only the ones who will suffer from this, once again, will be the Drovian people. Oh, come on, as if you give any damns about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence that you can talk about is your prospect for selling Tillium whenever you want. Tillanium. Yeah. Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation, I get it. Mostly just interested in last night. Let me think. Ugh. I mean, this is probably the better, because that's going to be contextually significant. He, of course, had enemies because he was, like, a political guy, you know, with people who are often marginalized. This I like, did he know, you know. Let's start here, maybe it'll make him less defensive. Did, Benny seem strange last night? Maybe on edge or paranoid? No, but I've never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like. What about you, Mr. Dyson? I know him quite well. We traveled here from Drovia on the same ship. He behaved normally just last night, I would say. I see. Let me think. If you don't mind my asking, why were you at dinner with him in the first place? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talk politics sometimes. So it was a lobbying thing, and was it just the three of you? Just the three of us on our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily, really more of a social event. Of course, you sometimes talk business at those. I imagine you do. So were there important business things to talk about? We mostly save those for the trade summit, which I suppose would be cut short now without its protagonist. I see. Let me think. Did Benny have any enemies? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose. Sir, that's you. Oh yeah? Or maybe anyone who's happy that all of Drovia will be really riled up over this. There's no real chance that they wouldn't have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. Maybe they will revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that? I don't think much about conspiracy theories. No. Conspiracy theories? I'm dying. They're the same guy, but I'm just doing them at different speeds. Nobody concrete? Maybe someone disgruntled or someone who overtly threatened him? No. But to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway. Any veiled threats, then? None that I'm aware of. Me neither. I see. Alright, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell contacts? I might need to get in touch later, have more questions. Why not? Of course. There you go. God, they're bombarding me with sparkles. Can I spook you guys with my prying eyes? I guess not. Y'all were not worth talking to, and in fact caused me physical pain. The music got me, I'm like, ah, yes, mobsters, and then they're like... they're the same guy, I don't know. I don't have to be good at everything. I can calm down. My poor throat is like, what the hell? All these mobsters. Gary sounds like that. Yeah, you're the chief, right? Yeah. Agent Conrad, good morning. Good morning, Chief. Sato told me you wanted to talk to me. I do. Let's not beat around the bush. Agent Long informed me about your suspicion that hostile power recently tried to get close to me. Do you have any reliable proof of that? Yikes. I mean, that's weird to ask, though. You'd think he'd be like, about that thing, you know, as opposed to like, can you prove it? Look, I didn't mean to expose you by telling him about... I didn't criticize your actions. Please answer my questions. I found a girl named Lila tied up in her apartment. She works for Lotus Escort Agency. She was going to meet a man named Liam Campbell 2 days ago. And that's why I thought, you know... I'll save you the headache. Yes, I am the client. What makes you think a hostile agent was involved? It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a procedure done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Banny's murderer, and we have a recording of their conversation. It seems probable she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency. I see. Any idea what her objective might be? Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her? Nothing comes to mind. She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have a suspicion. Out with it. The fake escort talked about some data she stole, I think from you. Is that what the sniper was going to hand over to at Joris Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without you noticing? Struggles. I will talk about that with my superiors. I understand. Look, sir, I can't help but notice that you're dissatisfied with my decision to talk to Agent Long about your involvement. I do feel like I should have called him first, honestly. That would have made sense. I shouldn't have waited to tell my partner on scene, but I should have called. That would make sense. I think that's fair. I admit that I could have called you first. At the time, I thought I was doing the right thing. Agent Long is my immediate superior, so I reported to him first. This has been a rough night for all of us. One more thing, Conrad. You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Nowak, did you? I did. She wanted to know if you were all right. Might want to give her a call. She okay? Yeah, she's fine. Looks like she finally has all the money she needs to go to university. That's good to hear. We have to focus on the sniper now. The handover is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefing. They're waiting for us. How was talking to those two CEOs? They don't seem to like each other very much. What did you expect? Top of the mining guy from Drovia and the top mining guy from Gara. They're probably mortal enemies. I expected them to be less open about it. You think that rich and influential folks would be more reserved? But the truth is, many of them are the most brazen, least classy individuals in the system. I feel kind of bad for this guy. I should have done him the professional courtesy, but I just wanted to trust my boy. Oh god, I probably shouldn't though. Now that we're complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz, but his real name seems to be Boyd. He's still at large. He shot Banny around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of the Sakura Hotel. You guys jotting this down? Write this down for me. I'm gonna forget. Shortly after, he picked up by an unknown accomplice who dropped him off at the lower layers. That's when he switched to a stolen boat and his second getaway vehicle. He docked at the Matuna Harbor, Matuna, where his ID was picked up by a nearby train station. He then paid a woman called Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in some other scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Lila Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. The sniper convinced her to give him a stick containing that data. He'll probably pass it on to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30 a.m. this morning, I think. Our plan is to intervene and catch the sniper and his associates red-handed. We're going to place plainclothes agents in the cafes and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go in if needed. Joris Plaza is a popular place with lots of breakfast joints, so we'll be swarming with people. We'll have to be very careful about not endangering any civilians. Questions? How will we identify the sniper? Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. Do we have any details with the woman the sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see our perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of her original plan. We're not sure if she lied to her to get the stick, so it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright then, Conrad, let's go ahead and submit that sheet on what the sniper looks like. Take your time and go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Do you think these guys would help me? Who are you? He's enthusiastic is who he is. Alright. This is right. We know he has a cut arm. We know he's bald. We know he's shaved. And as far as I know, he handed off the case. He probably doesn't have a whiskey bottle. That's nonsense. I'm guessing if I get 2 out of 3, it'll probably be okay. But yeah, he's bald, he's shaved. He has a cut arm. Those things we know, for sure. I mean, he sewed his arm up, but it's still gonna be gnarly. Yes. I got the sheet from Conrad, forwarding it to Agent Kumar now. Let's get ready. Hey. Suspense. Oh my god. Joris Plaza, here we go. This is so fun. I love this game a lot. I'm having a grand old time. Look at us, dude. We're like in a drop point. Is this gonna end? Is this game gonna be over soon? T-minus 90 seconds. Damn, it's more crowded out here than I expected. I didn't think our snipers could get a clear shot. Let's hope we won't need them. Did I ever tell you the story of how I joined the CDI? Oh my god, we're getting your backstory, dude. Yeah, you saved the Mayor Glover's life when you were still a policeman. I wasn't on duty that day, but when I saw that guy pull out a gun, I didn't hesitate. That's what landed me a job at the CDI. Shit, I was so nervous when the chief invited me for an interview. Nothing had gotten me that nervous again in the 15 years since until today. If we don't book this guy today, someone will have to take our fall for Benny's murder, and we are the first in line. We'll find out soon enough. Always wanted to join the CDI. It seemed like that ship had sailed already. Yet here I am, because I've always been on the side of justice. And that's what we're doing, to get through this as well. Good things come to good people, huh? That's what they say. Don't they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions? That's bogus. Oh, so that one's bogus. It's baffling to me that after 15 years on this job, you still believe in some sort of cosmic justice. Are you okay, Neil? Are you good? Oh no! Did I miss the... Ah! Wait! I don't want to Can I pause this? Oh my god. I'm gonna pause it. I do want to wrap up here because, do you think, wait, when did I last save? A minute ago? I might get back to that and rush through that conversation on the next one. Just so that we have, because we were getting juicy and I didn't realize that there was like a timer happening. So I will, yeah, I'm gonna have wrap up here. Get back in next one, see me go. Fun time, good thing. I've done a lot of reading. I've done a lot of Italian accents, okay. Italian, mobster, greaser. Who knows? It is what it anyway. Y'all have a good one. You know, have some coffee, listen to the rain, monologue in your head, and then come back. That seems like good advice. I'll see you in the next one.